everybody, welcome back to the Juneau-Douglas City Museum. I'm Niko Sanguinetti, I'm the Curator of Collections and Exhibits here at the museum, and on the camera we have Alyssa Borges, who's our Curator of Public Programs. Today we're doing another object reveal for you. For those following along on Facebook, you've had a little bit of time to guess what it is, and a little bit of a trick for you guys on Facebook, I think, is in a photograph it's really hard to tell how large something is. Alyssa pointed this out in that when we photograph something for the museum, we always include a scale, so that way when you're looking through a collection from a digital perspective, you have a little bit better idea of the size of the object. However, we completely tricked you by just giving you a photograph, because this, if you're looking at just a photograph of it, could be this big, could catch a large fish, could be small and catch something much smaller, and so part of the fun of this game has been trying to guess what could possibly fit inside this particular trap. Most of you did guess correctly, it is a trap, and I think what gives it away is our little friend here, little Mousey. We have yet to give him a name, so if you have a good name, post it in the comments, because I like to name my taxidermied objects. So he normally would go into this particular trap, and as most people can probably guess, pests like mice have been a problem for human civilization for as long as we've had civilization, and there's been different ways of dealing with it. However, a lot of the modern traps that we still use today were developed in the late 1800s. This particular model came from a house on 12th Street, so it is from here in Juneau, and that house was built in the 1930s and was donated by the owner's son in 2003, so it's been with us that long. And it was found in the attic, so we have no idea how long it was actually in the attic for, although we were told when it came to us there weren't any mice remains in there. However, this dates from about the 20s to the 40s, so it was used for a very long period. This is a older version of a live capture trap, models of which are still used today. And basically, the idea behind it is you'd put some kind of treat on the inside, and the mouse would climb through this portion and then through this funnel area and end up in kind of the larger area and not be able to escape back through the entrance. This would mean that it would get stuck in there, and then once trapped, person would come pick it up, take it far from home, because mice have very strong homing instincts, so you want to make sure that you get it far away from your house, otherwise it would just find its way back. And you would open this end and release the mouse out through this trap. It still does move just a little bit. We want to be careful. We don't want to force any old rusted hinges. And there you have it. Another household item that we still use modern versions of today, and as you can tell if you've ever used a live capture trap before, the model has not changed a whole lot in that time. So just a little brief glance into household chores from the 1920s to 1940s, and thank you again for playing. And keep an eye out on our Facebook page for more object reveals. Thank you guys so much.